Well, welcome everyone to Pikmin 2. Now, we had played the other two Pikmin on this game, but we haven't played this one yet, so I've been wanting to do this one for a little while. As you can see, we do have a 100% run on this. Tim and I played this game a long time ago, like 6 years ago, way before the channel. But we got everything. And apparently we did it in 29 days. I don't know if I'm going to beat that, but let's start up a new log. Octave Freight is a long-haul company, long-haul deep space shipping company. Right. It's only captain of any merit, Captain Olimar, who was our hero from the first game, who crashed on an uncharted planet while on interstellar vacation, and the entire first game was trying to put his ship back together so he could leave, using the assistance of the Pikmin. But while he was doing that, apparently, his shipping company ran into financial difficulty. But we did finally get we got his ship back together so we can head back to his home planet. Here we have the man himself, Captain Olimar, and back to planet Hockatate. Yeah, your planet looks pretty barren, dude. And local employee Louie. Oh, Louie. If you've seen the Pikmin 3 Deluxe co-op playthrough that we did, then you can understand why I'm not super big on Louie. I have an important announcement that's not so great. Our company is going under. We're finished. On his first mission, Louie here met a ravenous space bunny. His entire load of golden Pick brand carrots was eaten. Took out an enormous loan to repay the debt from this loss. So I sold off all the corporate assets to repay the loan. Which apparently includes my ship, even though my ship contains a lot of things that were gifts to me from my family and my own personal possessions. The only asset we had to sell was your ship. And so you sold the only means you had to repay the loan, to pay off the loan, and you still didn't pay it off. You probably shouldn't have sold the ship then. Money, 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 money. Initiating valuation of recovered treasure. This artifact is worth 100 Pokos. It's worth 100 Pokos? That's more than wow. That's a full year's salary? I can't tell if that means that Pokos are really high in value, or you guys just don't make, like, anything. Look alive, Louie. You must depart immediately with Captain Olimar. Go back to that planet, get me treasure. I know you just got home. No, you're not sending any letters or contacting your family. You're going straight back. In the junker. Because we sold the good ship. The junker that can still hit, like, warp speed. Okay. Avoid the asteroid this time. Thank you. That one stray asteroid is the problem of so many intrepid adventurers in this area. Bye, Louie. Yeah, our ship sucks. I miss the dolphin. I hope we get to buy it back. I don't actually remember. But it had all of our stuff in it, like our comfy chair, and our gifts from our children. Oh, that was close. I averted a crash course landing, running diagnostics. Louie's missing. He must have fallen out. He's not responding. He's either flouting protocol or is in danger. Probably both. Olimar, find Louis before he freezes to death. Wait, look. I'm amazed they aren't eaten yet. Help them. Call them with your whistle. You can also hold B for your whistle to carry farther. Yeah, so... some of you may know that I had previously been attempting to play this game. I had actually been trying to play this before I started up Skies of Arcadia. But I have the Wii version. The Wii version sucks. Like, graphically, I don't even think it looks as good. And the controls aren't as good. Like, there is no way to change the camera that I could find in that game, which was not great. Captain Olimar, just re-established my communication with Louis. Alright, press Y to communicate with him. I'm quite interested in the details of his condition. But I borrowed the, this version, which is the GameCube version from Tim. So that's what we're gonna play. Because it's way better. Or at least I think it's better. Maybe I'm wrong with that. But... As per safety protocols, are you injured? No? Alright. Communication shows you're good nearby. Make your way to us. Alright, so we can hit start, and that'll show us things like the map, which, thankfully, in this one, unlike in Pikmin 3, does not seem to rotate with the way that you are facing, which just makes things a lot easier. We can also go to our menu, see what items that we have, and that's about it. It will also tell us Pikmin that are in the Onion and free and under a person. But yeah, so like in the third game where you're switching between characters, although Tim and I really didn't switch between characters, we just were each a character. In this one, you switch between Olimar and Louis to split up your tasks. Which I still don't know why it isn't a two-player co-op game in that case, but whatever. Ah, yes. So all of our treasures are real-world items that are just huge compared to us. I feel like I should be able to change camera angles with the C-stick rather than just clipping the camera to be behind me using using the button here, or using L, but can I throw these guys over? No. Okay, I have to weigh it down. That's what I need to do. Well, in that case, I might as well just leave these guys on here. And then we'll switch back to Louis. Uh-huh. Are there Pikmin already in the Onion? Yeah, this first day is just going to be kind of a tutorial. As you might expect. Kind of like with the other games, I for the most part, plan to split this up by day. Every day be its own episode. And for those of you wondering, Skies of Arcadia isn't going anywhere. Because I haven't been able to record with other people for a while, I've just been doing a lot of solo plays, which means that I've just had, like, one video, or one series going at any given time. But I've been able to see with, well, Mario RPG did okay. Skies of Arcadia is not really taken off particularly well. And I do feel like it's probably better to have two series going at any given time. Louis wants to eat that Pikmin, and I think that Pikmin wants to eat Louis. So what I'm going to try and do, even if I'm not recording with other people, I'm going to try and have 2 series going at a given time. So now that I'm able to record the good version of this game, I do plan on playing this one as well as Skies of Arcadia. Cool. Yep, so you feed the onion nutrients, which can take the form of other species, as well as the pellets, and it will get you more Pikmin. Right now we only have red Pikmin, which is fine. Red Pikmin in this game are... well, I guess they were actually a little bit... I was about to say they're even more useful than they were in the first game, but I'm not really sure that that's necessarily true. They're still really good. They're pretty much the primary kind of Pikmin that I'm probably going to be using, but... well, how about you get this one too? There you go. And then this, I believe, will get me... yeah, this will get me over 15, which is what I needed to reunite with Olimar. Cool. Then I'm gonna just pick all these guys. Still feels kind of weird that I can't change my camera aside from just putting the camera behind me, but I guess that's okay. Oh, I wonder if it does like a... no, I'm curious if it'll do... if it's just a press and it snaps, or if I can hold it and it'll like stay tilted behind me, like how it does in Banjo. I don't actually remember. Like I say, it's been like 6 years. Alright. From now on, you can use B to form a single group, X to take solo action, and Y to change leaders. Okay, cool. B is also your whistle. You kind of just group everyone, including the other person, with you. I don't actually want to continue to have this camera angle, thanks. This is the camera angle I want. Alright. I want you guys to take that guy. And the rest of you, come get this battery. I might need to get more Pikmin before I can really dig this guy out. Or take care of this guy, I guess. But we'll find out. Yeah, because I can also go over that one, theoretically. Well, while you guys take care of that, I will head back over here, because I can't really do a whole heck of a lot without my Pikmin. Luckily, the first day is just as long as it needs to be. So it doesn't really matter what you do or how long you take on this day. It's just tutorial day. So this episode will probably be a little bit long because it has all this tutorial stuff and it doesn't have a built-in timer. It's just going to go as long as the day needs to go to get where we need to be. Which I think is going to be fine. Oh, cool. And because I have 2 captains, both captains will... excuse me, why was I playing as Louis? There we go. Because I have 2 captains, both captains will be able to do stuff. I don't remember if grabbing that guy will end the day or not. I kind of want to take a look over here if it'll let me, but I might need more Pikmin. Yeah, okay, yeah. Needs 35 Pikmin, so won't be able to go there today. Fair enough. So let's just put all you guys on here. There we go. And we'll bring this actual Duracell battery back to the ship. I have to wonder if they got like brand sponsors from a bunch of different random companies to put their actual products in this game. I don't know if they did or not. I doubt they did, actually, knowing the company. But it would have been hilarious. They're just like, yeah, Duracell, pay me like $5 and I'll put a branded Duracell battery as a treasure in my game. I think that would have been hilarious. But I think all we need to do is collect this battery to end the day. They're coming. Oh boy, they coming. Might be a little better to actually zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, medium view is probably the better way to go here. Give you a little bit of a better... Let me see. It lets me see a little bit further out, but it gives you a little bit more to look at, too, because it's not quite as all far away. There we go. Yeah, and unlike the first game, their Courage Reactor... I love the names it gives all this stuff. Unlike the first game, there's no time limit on this one. You don't run out of oxygen after 30 days. Unlike the third game, you don't run out of food eventually. This game is just literally take as much time as you need. Every day does have it, you know, every day has a timer, but you can take as many days as you need to do everything. So, you are literally just here to explore to your heart's content. There are no stakes. At all. Alright, we got treasure. We'll be done in record time. Took the liberty of naming it when I praised it. The name reflects my current thinking. Sure. Leave it to me to think of catchy names for hit products. It's but one of my many talents. We shall end our first day here and report back to the President. His face will surely be joyous. However, to communicate with Hakatate, we must fly low, orbit in the planet. We will not be able to return to the surface until morning, as to avoid nocturnal creatures. So yeah, just like all the rest of the games, we don't stay on the planet after nightfall. Because it is far more dangerous after nightfall. And by far more dangerous, I mean we have a single other enemy. But whatever. We're never actually there at night, so we never actually get to see, like, all of the enemies that spawn at night. Which are apparently, theoretically, a lot. Considering even the Onion takes off. It doesn't even want to be on the planet during the night. Yep, so we got a few more Pikmin. We got a little bit of treasure. We got mail. Found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. So check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check back often. Alright. Well, let's save. We still only have one place to look, but we do now have a couple of different things that they didn't really have in the first game. We've got the Picklepedia, which will tell us things about stuff. Got Louie's notes on things. For a blissful bisque, mince the entire beast finely and stir in with a heavy cream. Artichoke hearts and a pinch of black pepper. I'm wondering if... I feel like the... carrots. Oh, this lets you zoom in. Oh, and it lets you throw carrots at them to see how they react to it. Alright. And then you've got Almar notes. The Breadbug family. Although initially identified as a juvenile red bulborb, groundbreaking new research indicates that this creature is in fact the member of the breadbug family, a close relative of the vanilla breadbug. It escapes predation through mimicry. Unique adaptation to the red bulborb's crimson coloration allows the species to safely commingle, indicating that this clever creature is a master of mimicry. So yeah, this thing isn't even related to the bulborbs, even though it's called Dwarf Bulborb. So that's interesting. And then we've got Palette posies. Oh. Continue. Sorry. Wrong button. A quest for the perfect hors d'oeuvre? I want to say that you don't get Louis' notes unless you have save data having completed the game. So I think we get Louis' notes here only because I have another save that has completed this. But I'm not 100% sure. One can observe muscle fiber unique to half plant, half animal species such as the Pikmin and candy pop flowers. Huh. So this thing can actually be considered a pretty close relative to the Pikmin. Crystallized nectar is unique to a small group of pellet weed family. These things reach maturity so quickly that in the end their pellets contain a high concentration of natural nutrients. Cool. So a bunch of things are relying on these for sustenance. Alright, that's kind of neat. And then of course we also have our treasure, which we don't get Louis' notes for, we only get Olimar. Pikmin remembered how to salvage it. I can't understand their adorable language, so I don't know what they're thinking, but I'm happy to see them. When I crash on this planet, the Pikmin helped me locate it, my missing ship parts. My darkest hour, they were there for me. Now I'm reunited, I know everything will be alright. It will be, right? Sure! Alright. Well, let's go back to the area selection. I think that is good for today, so tomorrow we will go back to the Valley of Repose and see what else we can find. I'll see you then.